A neighbor of the Laundrie family has now come forward and reported that they witnessed Brian and his family leave their Florida home with an attached camper after he returned from his trip without Gabby Petito. I'm gonna tell you everything you need to know right here on IO. So as I mentioned, a couple who lives across the street from Brian Laundrie and his family said that they witnessed the 23-year-old and his parents leave their home in a truck with an attached camper about a week after Brian returned from his cross-country road trip without his fiance, Gabby Petito. Authorities are still searching for Brian, who has been missing since last Tuesday and has been named as a person of interest in the Gabby Petito homicide. The neighbors, who identified themselves as Charlene and William Guthrie, say that they moved to Northport, Florida this summer and confirmed with authorities that they witnessed Brian's parents attaching what appeared to be a brand new camper to their truck. They then drove off for what they assumed was a weekend-long camping trip with their son. William told Fox News, "I saw them doing some work, and then when they prepared for their trip, I saw them loading the camper." He then went on to say that he thought it was odd for the parents to be going for a camping trip with their adult son in a camper that they described as pretty small. The Guthries reported this incident to the police after the FBI paid a visit to their home while investigating the disappearance of Gabby Petito. Executive producer at Wing TV, Rebecca Ollier, tweeted out the details from this witness report and said, "Neighbor tells us they saw Brian Laundrie on September 11th leave the home with his family and the camper attached to the truck. They said it happened before the police got the van. They don't know if he came back. When I asked the Northport police, that tip was sent to the FBI." Now that date, September 11th, is important. On September 15th, here is an excerpt from a report that the Northport police put out. "Several detectives are working around the clock to piece this complex and far-reaching situation together. Gabrielle's vehicle was recovered here in Northport at her home on September 11th, a home shared with her boyfriend Brian Laundrie and his parents. That vehicle was fully processed for evidence along with FBI agents Tuesday evening. As of now, Brian has not made himself available to be interviewed by investigators or has provided any helpful details. We know Brian returned here to Northport on September 1st, 10 days before her family reported her missing on September 11th. We have no information that a crime occurred here in Northport. Brian Laundrie is a person of interest in this case." And Brian's family then said on September 17th that they had not seen their son since the 14th. After Gabby's body was found and confirmed to be her, the police declared the Laundrie home to be a crime scene and executed a search warrant at the property. Now, Brian's parents claim that their son had gone to the Carlton Reserve, but what I want to know is, why would you trust them at all in this? What if they just pointed the police in the opposite direction that their son went? But we would love to hear your thoughts on all of this though, so don't forget to drop us a comment down below. For now, I've been your host, Johnny Rogers, and until next time, stay classy, YouTube, or at least try.